What if I told you that being single is not a waiting phase in your life? You are actually in one of the best seasons. You start to realize so many things about yourself, and it just gives you that spark to want to self improve yourself and actually start doing the things that you love to do. Unfortunately, being single is often considered as a waiting room, waiting your turn to get that special somebody. But this is such a vulnerable time for you to improve on your self growth, to start figuring out who you are and also what you want to do for your life, as well as even looking into the interests of hobbies. And honestly, that's one of the best things you can do for yourself because you just feel it. You feel it in the sense that you're like, yes, I'm breaking through. And that's exactly what you need to go through in order for you to realize that you are lucky that you are single. And you're probably wondering who I am, but hi, my name is Kitana, and I am a woman that just has a huge sense of humor and has many interests in this life as well as on this channel. So if that is your cup of tea, then I highly suggest you subscribe to my channel and turn on that bell notification so you are notified every time I post a new video. You probably have been in a recent breakup, or you've been single for a few months, a few days, or even years, 5+ years. And I know how you feel when you see couples in public. It may put you in a sad phase. It may make you feel like, man, why can't that be me? And also when we see it on TikTok, on Instagram, yeah, we get a little discouraged that we're like, man, I just want to be in a relationship. And this is no disrespect to the couples who are already coupling. And let me just tell you that that is completely normal that you feel that way. Remember that we are all humans at the end of the day, and we all want love, and we all need it as well. I personally believe when people say that they're super happy alone, I can live alone for the rest of my life, I personally don't believe them because I always think that every single human being on this earth needs love in some way. But unfortunately, some of us have to walk that path of loneliness. It is one of the most beautiful paths you can put yourself through. You want to lock in and improve your life for the future someone or for that future person that you honestly and truly deserve. Now, when you start this path, you are actually entering your main character era. And this is one of the most amazing feelings that you can feel because one, you are the main character in your story. How amazing is that you have control of your own story? Regardless if you're a mom, if you're a dad, whatever, you are in control of your story. And you can follow your own schedule without needing to adjust or to follow to anyone else's. As selfish as that may sound, and it is a peaceful feeling. It really is. This is also a chance for you to focus 100% on yourself, which is goals, passions, habits. Give me other things that you can focus on yourself for. Going to the gym, improving yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. It is like, it's the perfect time. Like just even talking about it, it's like, man, yes, this is a perfect time for you to improve yourself. View it in a positive way. And you can decide out of nowhere if one day you want to move to a new city, go try that new restaurant. Once you start figuring out your own life and your life is like completely structured in a really good way where you are allowed then to let somebody in that you have time for and you want to love, then yeah, definitely adjust to their schedule. Definitely adjust to their life as well and move to a different city or whatever, but that will come later. This is for now where you need to start your new life, your new beginning, and be happy. Here's another beautiful quote from Gary Vee, and that is, the most powerful thing you can do is take control of your own narrative. And yeah, we have to do it by ourselves, and no one's coming to save you at the end of the day. Only you can save you. The love will come when Jesus knows you are ready, and also when Jesus knows that your partner is ready. So imagine having that amazing, blessed relationship that you both are happy and you'll be able to love each other, give time to each other, and it's going to be one of the most healthiest or probably the best healthiest relationships you will ever have, to up to the point that that is a date to marry type of relationship. You need to learn how to love your own company. And I know that that might be hard for some of you, and also especially if you're barely starting out on this journey. And you can just start off small. You don't have to go grand big unless you really want to, then go for it, you know? But you can start by going to cafe shops by yourself, going to your favorite places by yourself, go see see a movie by yourself. Go to a freaking concert by yourself, which honestly I'm planning to do probably in August, but hey, I'm kind of scared, but I'm also really happy about it because that is actually a beautiful step when it comes to this type of self-discovery journey. From my own experience, I've learned to love to do things by myself. At first, I didn't like it. This is just a good example that you can become unstoppable when you know that you can do things without other people being present with you. A lot of people can't do that. And if you're one of those people that can actually do it without feeling weird, without feeling uncomfortable, you are unstoppable. And this is where you will become so independent that when you meet a person that really wants to do things for you, you're gonna appreciate it more. You're gonna feel more taken well care of. Now, this quote by Jay Shetty: "Your single years are not about finding a relationship. They're about building a life you love so much that someone would be lucky to be a part of it." There's nothing for me to say on that because, wow, it's true. It's so true. You are a blessing. You attract because you are the freaking gem. Right now, and I'm going to be cruelly honest, right now you are a stone. You are a stone that is going to turn into a gem once you start realizing how beautiful it is to be by yourself and how unstoppable you are when you do things by yourself and you wait peacefully for that right person. So become a gem and don't stay a stone. And if you can't vibe by yourself, what makes you think that someone else can vibe with you? You got to learn to love yourself first. I know it's hard because you start looking at the insecurities, you start looking at yourself physically, you start thinking, man, I'm weird, I'm awkward. Oh, did I just say this? The social anxiety gets to you. It's a process later on in life. And again, this is coming from experience. Like 2022, 2021 me would have been so cringed out and so stressed out about filming this video because I would be like, oh my God, I don't know if they would like me, or oh my God, did I do good? Were the angles good? Was the lighting good? I don't care at this point. I'm in my bed. 2025 me would have just been like, gently, right, to 2021 me, because man, she knows that she came a long way. And as I said in my previous video, you have to go through lessons in order for you to realize how special you are in your own way. Now, I think this one is definitely a no-brainer. Less drama, more peace. The insecurity fights, the cheating fights, why did you like this person's post fights, those text messages that are a little bit like weird because like I feel like you're cheating on me. Like, oh my God, just thinking about that, I'm stressing out. If you are not okay yourself and you know you're going through shit, why are you going to add that more to your plate? You already got a lot going on. Why are you going to add more stress? And yeah, if you're going to go into a relationship and you're happy, obviously you might expect some of these things, but in a more mature way. You also want somebody who is going to talk to you in a mature way, like how adults should. I still want my sense of humor, but of course, I also want someone to talk to me instead of being verbally abusive or being weird or being like immature and not taking things seriously when a concern arises. So again, I still believe that those healthy relationships are still out there, but again, they're the ones that you do not rush to look for. Every human should be in a relationship where they do not question their self-worth, and vice versa to the partner as well. You should feel so special with the next person that you are with because they make you feel special. They love you for you. They are loyal to you. They are willing to do anything for you as you are for them. Where you feel positive vibes, and where you feel like it brings the best out of you in a positive way, that's where you should be looking, or that's where you should be mingling. That's where you should be seeing that I want a person here. I want to find someone here. In my example, I don't feel the vibe anymore in bars. When I'm there, I feel icky. When I'm there, I feel very like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just that feeling that the bars don't even excite you anymore. But knowing that if I go to church and if I find someone there, it's going to be such a better feeling because we are both going towards a goal that we want. And that's obviously getting closer to Jesus. Or in a cafe shop where you're a book nerd like I am, but you see that someone else is too. And you're like, oh, we have that in common. That's amazing because we want to further either our self-improvement on those books, our romantic books. Like me, girl, I'm on Haunting Adeline and I'm almost done. Let me tell you, that book is a journey. Now, the cool thing that you are also lucky to be single is that you get to build your life, but not by someone else's. And this is where you'll be able to see, okay, maybe I do want to start that business. Maybe I do want to start my content creation. Maybe I do want to go back to school. And you have the freedom to do that. You obviously are going to be busy. If that's already something you want to do, and you know that maybe, you have kids, again, you're taking care of somebody, or you already got a lot going on, you got to pay rent, you have a 9 to 5, but you also want to achieve something for your life. Do you really think that you're going to have time to give love? Imagine that you have to move across the country for your dream job, but let's say like Chad is not okay with that because his job is in the US. No disrespect to Chads. We love the Chads. I don't know. That just came to my mind. Like the first name that came to my mind. Yeah, there's long distance relationships, but half of the time, those aren't really cool to be with. Those aren't really it's not cool in my opinion. Now, let's also take a business perspective. Let's say you want to start a business. We all know the stressfulness of starting one and purchasing the domains, doing the Google Workspace stuff, all that stuff. But once you start building it up, once you start getting clients or once you start getting customers, and once you start seeing that you are getting a monthly recurring revenue that you are happy with and you are content with your life, that you're like, man, okay, I think I'm ready to not settle down, but find a partner because I'm happy with my life. I'm doing everything that I want to do. Now I want to share my life with somebody because of what I'm doing. And hopefully they are doing something that I'm doing. Maybe they have a business. Maybe they are some type of businessman somewhere else. But hey, connection. You know what I mean? You both are connected somehow in some special way. This beautiful quote by Mel Robbins: fall in love with your own life first. The right person will fit into it, not become the reason for it. Find your life. Figure out your identity. A lot of people have a lot of self-crisis identities, and that kind of breaks my heart because I'm going through that, and I'm slowly figuring myself out. And let me tell you that I have improved drastically, where it's like, okay, I think I'm starting to know who I am. Yeah, I had to hit rock bottom, but it has helped. It has been a beautiful journey, and it still is. I don't know how Jesus does this and the universe, but they just know when two people are ready to be with each other. And I have witnessed this with friends and with cousins where they have been single for 6+ years, and then now they are with somebody who really treats them how they deserve to be treated. So when you start taking care of yourself, people will start to notice. But of course, do it for yourself. But the right people will come into your life because they see on what you are doing to better yourself every single day. And they want friends like that as well, or they want a partner like that as well. For example, if you're going to church and you're planning to volunteer, obviously the other people that are there, they're volunteering too for the right reasons because they have the same goals you do, which is bettering themselves as a person. Obviously, number one, doing it for Jesus, doing it for the Jesus community, but also because they want to better themselves as a person as well. So this is why it is so important for you to take care of yourself, because you will attract the right people. They will start realizing your better moods. They will start realizing how good you are to yourself. Another thing I truly believe on is manifestation. So write down your dream partner. Write it down exactly how you want it. Write down exactly how you want him or her to be. Write if you want them to be taller than you. Write them what color are their eyes, their hair. Just manifest your dream person and it will come to you somehow. But it happens if you truly believe that it will be given to you. Another additional thing, pray. I have prayed to Jesus to give me out of financial situations, and he has given it to me. But one thing that gets me really excited is that, yeah, nowadays being in a relationship can be hard or it can be complicated. But honestly, I know that true love still exists. Your partner or the love of your life is walking on this same earth, and you both are just waiting for the perfect time to meet. There's a theory going around that if a place is calling to you, like a country or a state, whatever is calling to you, it's because it's saying that the love of your life is there. We don't know if that's true, right? But for me, Edinburgh has been calling me a lot. I think about me first because I want to go to that place. But if the love of my life is over there, awesome, man. Like, bonus, you know what I mean? So I know that being single can really attack you emotionally sometimes. It makes you really sad. But again, just remember that being single isn't a curse, it's an opportunity. If you use this time wisely, your future self is going to thank you. Just because you are single does not mean that you are ugly, does not mean that nobody wants you, and does not mean that you are worthless. Stop saying that to yourself because you are beautiful in your own way. You are worth it. Whoever you're in a relationship with or soon will be in a relationship with, they are so lucky to have you, okay? Love yourself in every aspect, man, woman, whatever. You are special in your own way. Now go enjoy your solo era and be happy that you do not have to share your fries with anyone else. For now. Probably even when you're in a relationship, you don't have to still, because I know I wouldn't. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Please make sure that you guys are following me on my socials and comment down below like what's going on in your life as far as dating. Are you in a situationship? Have you been single for a certain amount of time? Let me know your experiences. Now, I should be putting a disclaimer in these videos. I am not a professional therapist or a professional in any aspect in that sense. I'm just here to give you advice in the most relatable human way possible. Stay blessed, not stressed, and focus on success.